Hey, Grand Rising, everyone. It's Empress Jennifer here. I believe it's October 6th, 2024. I don't know what time it is right now. What? 1:26 a.m. Okay. Well, you know what puzzles me about a lie. A lie, right? A lie that then turns into a very nasty rumor. And if there's legalities involved, um, it just puzzles me um, about the extent of how long it takes to correct it when someone lies on you. But yet, there are truths, there are facts there corrected. Now, I'm an adult now, and I learned something in my adulthood about a family that, quote unquote, were to raise me and then give me something that was given to me by another adult, whether or not they were my parent or not. Could be, but see, I'm waiting on that truth. And like I said, there are some truths out there, I believe, and it just it just puzzles me. Like for instance, I think I said this before. If you are found guilty in the court of law, they have no problem with going ahead and laying down that sentence, placing you in prison, but then later to come back to you, it may be years or months, but the years part, well, we found some evidence and you were proven not guilty, but then yet it still take days or months for you to be released from prison when they have came to you and told you that you're not the one that's guilty of it. Now let's really wrap our heads around this. Why is it that it take so long for you to correct a situation when we know it was a lie? Some of us have lost our life, have lost precious time because of a lie, a rumor, and especially when it involves judicial officials, um, police officers who have taken it upon themselves to follow corruption to gain tangible assets or to become a person of stature or clout at the demise of someone else, but then that someone else is here and they're still fighting for their justice. And there are people in the upright that know that that lies were told, and that you truly shouldn't be treated this way, but yet you're still waiting for that justice. But as I just stated before, there's no problem in court with them going ahead and laying down the law and finding you guilty. And I do apologize for the blackout, but it is, dark at 1 something in the morning, and I just can't sleep right now. The spirit is speaking to me because I've been going through some things, and I'm not sure if my videos are, being distributed out where the normal public can see it. But I do know that my karmics, those who participated in this lie against me, this rumor that has thrown my life on a course at my age, it's been very devastating. But the most devastating part of it is knowing that there is a truth out there that should have rectified this situation already. But because of certain people involvement, it's taking longer. And I don't know if that is because they don't want to arrest these people because they are part of the judicial system, or they're watching something else that they're doing, but yet the victim is still, in that case, the victim is still being punished in the wait behind them watching something else that they're doing. I don't know. Or, and someone trying to just take your whole identity, period. And, if you're in your 50s, then that will make your parent somewhat be close to their 70s, if not in their 70s, depending on how early they had you. But yet they're still not arrested because of a lie, which the lie and the rumor is very much arrestable for all these people who tried to smear your name, especially if it involves an ex that's bitter because you don't want them back. You thought when you broke up with them it was over, but really it's not over, because they are also behind the scenes working with your family and these corrupt officials who have decided to jump on the bandwagon to, like I said, to gain tangible goods or to get promotions or both. And then these same people have also the power to continue to have you restricted, and you're waiting for your justice, and you're like, okay, wait a minute, this economy is rough enough, and then you have to wait and wait and wait. That is very not cool. It's not cool at all. If you found an injustice, why does it take you so long to do something about it? And in this case, I do know that you probably have to count up some monies. Where did this money come from? But if it ain't adding up with their salary, then it don't take a freaking rocket scientist. Where did you get it? You're doing something nefarious. I don't care if you don't find no paperwork. That alone right there, IRS, is some money unaccounted for. Are you a fucking launderer? Are you a drug dealer? Are you dealing with drug dealers? Are you doing something illegally? Obviously you are, because you got more money in your account than it is allotted for based upon your salary or your hourly wages. So you're doing something that's not right. If you can't prove that somebody gave you something of that nature, and then that person got to prove, where did you get that money from to give them this amount of money? So I still don't understand why there's such a delay for a victim who was definitely wronged. Someone definitely stole something from them, but yet they're still waiting for their property to be returned to them in this economy, trying to survive this mess. but yet there's still law enforcement involved. And mind you, and you know, some of you families should be mad, and hopefully with these mistakes that were made for some that were in prison, and I believe they were waiting on some compensation, hopefully the family still was able to obtain that compensation, because I know a lot of them possibly died due to health risks. Well, that's that is an issue. And it could possibly be an issue of mine, because I'm being denied all types of rights. Like I said, I did work on a job 15 and a half years, and luckily when I left that position, I was able to get an early retirement pension, which is very minuscule based on this economy. So I'm still very much in a destitute position based on lies. People are shadow banning my channel where I'm not getting revenue from that. So I'm just basing it on my little pension, how I'm living, how I'm getting by. But then the people who have stolen from me, who have tried to frame me, who have spread rumors, beyond, you know, it seemed beyond repair, but there is a repair. The people who spread these rumors and these legalities in the court of law, if I would have did that, or if you, the person who is like, I don't even know if there's a middle class, you're either poor or you're rich or you're wealthy in this, you know, economy. Now, if you would have did something like that, you would have been arrested, been brought to justice, and prosecuted with some type of either probation or jail time, or to repay the victim. Now, I know a lot of you know on some of my videos, if you watched it, that some of these people may even be persons like a judge or our acting attorney general. That is a major problem for these types of people, with their type of clout and abilities to be able to pass judgment on you and sentence you to an imprisonment, and for them to be corrupt and going with a lie. This is what I'm having to face with, and this is why it's taking so long. But why is that? Arrest these people. There is no law under this sun that you have created that exclude these people from being arrested. And with all this technology of AI and all these camera systems, Neuralinks for RV technology, is a eye source, is a transmitter, is some type of being able to follow every human being on this earth and know exactly what area you were in, what you're doing, but yet it's taking so long for you to arrest people like a judge, a lawyer. I mean, the famous and honorable, in my opinion, may you rest in power, Johnnie Cochran. I wish it was some honorable people just like him. You know, I appreciate his tactics in the way he handled the case with OJ. And I think he was a very powerful man, and it's sad that he's no longer here. And that's another questionable thing. Anyway, Where are the representatives who represent truth, who are not down with these people in their antics, trying to get rich, trying to set people up, so that their lie can continue and they will not be prosecuted, that they could save their face, save their careers while you are imprisoned based upon a lie. Now, in fact, if that is true, the attorney general, who once was, a lawyer, a prosecutor, or what have you, a judge who have judged and handed down sentences, that means whomever you have prosecuted, it needs to be readdressed because your character stinks and you're trying to make other people look at somebody else's character that stinks. But the only thing with me is you cannot find anything and you're trying to prolong something to make me look like I am a criminal. I am insane. There's something wrong with me. No, it's something wrong with this judicial system. And if it does not get corrected before long, it's going to be something looking mighty wrong against you people who know that something has been done to me unjustly. Why am I having to wait for my rightful things? If a mother figure, Sandra, stole something from me, why is she still sitting in her house being a little witch who practiced dark ritualistic practices, which, a lot of us say that the government practices. So then you know exactly what I'm going through because you all practice this. So where's the true justice again? And like I said, I don't believe no one, quite frankly, cares. The ones who have a mind to think appropriately and still have a heart that's not callous. If you are Judge Toller, Judge whomever in whatever county, city, or state or country, or if you're attorney general, or if you're a governor, or if you're a president or vice president, undoubtedly, don't nobody care about that. If you have broken a law and you're trying to frame people or me for something that you are trying to get away with and cover up, but yet it's not so covered up because people hear the sound of my voice, and that is what's going on with my life. People such as this are involved with trying to incriminate me for something that they are very much doing against society, against your family, but they're trying to keep it a secret. Like I said, it was amazing to all of us. But now that I sit back and think about it, and you should too, how is it, which I know a lot of people were dying at a rapid rate when 2020 hit and that plague came out, and everybody know what I'm talking about. But yet, there are some people in this case, when I thought something happened with my son back in 2007, that he was murdered and somebody just put his body somewhere, I'm not so sure about that anymore, because based upon the lies that's being put out here about me, about my mental state. There's nothing wrong with me. There's something very much wrong with this judicial system, who cannot find it within themselves to go ahead and make an arrest, even if it does look like it is one of your own who should know better and do better and not try to cause someone else harm so you can gain tangible benefits, be promoted, or but that most high ancestors, the archangels, are not allowed that to happen. And I'm so glad that my mental state, my health is up to par to fight this fight, but I don't want to keep fighting something that people very much know is my truth. Arrest these people. And no disrespect, even if it was President Biden, hopefully not, but if it was Vice President Kamala, hopefully not, but I don't know, because this rabbit hole goes so deep with people living very much separate lives, but on national TV acting like they are the truth. They live up to the standards in which the position that they house or hold, but it is a damn lie, a very damned liar standing before you. Now, like I said, I don't know any of these people other than they are on TV. Although I do know that Attorney General and the governor are from my hometown, which my hometown, I'm finding out a lot of the people with clout, stature, and the abilities to pass law and to get your butt arrested are a lot of them are very much corrupt. Very much corrupt. In Brevard County, NASA have made a name for themselves because of NASA, the shuttle, and not knocking it in any way, shape, or form, because that's a very good thing if you're able to ascend and go up to a rim and bring back knowledge to the people for a good deed, not for bad. But I believe you all were able to carry out nefarious things because of the space program. But now that I'm alive and well and thinking for myself and confronting this beast, this lie, this rumor that is trying to take my life from me because you want to save face. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's some of you people who also work at NASA involved. So see, that's just how deep this rabbit hole goes. Because you have stature and clout, you think that you are not supposed to be arrested for crimes that you are committing against the little person. Well, I am here to tell you that I don't care anything about your stature. I care about truth. I care about true justice. The Most High, the creator of us all, that's what he cares about as well. As we know in the Bible, which some of us do have some questions about, but there are stories in there what you did to Jesus or Yeshua. Why you did it? You didn't like his good-heartedness. You didn't like him going around helping others. And that's who I am. I have never been arrested. I don't use drugs. When I was younger, did I experiment with marijuana? Yes, I did, but I didn't like it because I don't like for anything to have me incoherent or out of my right mind. But yet, therefore, there's a rumor at our Social Security administrative office because of these people in their lives that I have some type of mental instability, mental incapabilities to speak for myself, but yet I'm speaking to you on this video, on several videos. And if you come out your little happy hole and just, like you all are, navigating around me. Some of you are coming around me to see, why did I participate in this rumor? Some of you are coming around me to see what these people are saying, but yet you see what these people are saying is a freaking lie. And then they try to lie on me about being some type of pedophile. I have children, I have grandchildren, I have great-grandchildren that I do not see because these people have involved my children in this very vicious lie and rumor against my life and my stability and my abilities to be a grandmother or a great-grandmother. So I'm out here alone, waiting for the judicial system that we know it as to bring me my justice, my truth, and so I can move on from this lie and live in this lifetime on this earth that don't belong to no man. It was freely given from the Creator of us all, who allows us to be born of a woman and a man to enjoy, but yet you mean, malicious liars are trying to take my rights to live on this earth and be somewhat comfortable. I ain't even got to be wealthy, but after all this lie, the state of Florida, you owe me compensation for barring me from legal gainful employment. The harassment that you are taking me through, following me everywhere. Like I said, I have been in the state of Florida, the state of Georgia, the state of Alabama, now back in Georgia, and you are still trying to harass me. And I'm out here by myself, waiting for justice to prevail over people such as yourself. Ashley Moody, I contacted you. Your silence, is that an answer for me? You're down with this corruption because I'm out here by myself? I know that a classmate of mine who somewhat kind of looked like me, but our skin tones are very much different. Even our height, our stature is very much different. I don't know if you can take plastic surgery and do something with it. Maybe you can, because some people say you can have penis enhancements with plastic surgery. So can you drop someone down a notch? Can you take some bone off of them? I don't know. That's something that I would not even be trying to alter on my body. But some of us are so desperate to keep this lie. You have had plastic surgery to look like me or to look like what I used to look like, because I can see some type of change because of this stress that you're trying to put on me. But I know that I could be restored if someone would just come and bring me my truth and my justice so I can move on, and people will be rightfully arrested for the lies and the rumor that they have tried to place upon my life to get me hemmed up in prison or in some type of crazy house, when it's you that needs to be in these places for standing up with these people to try to ruin another person's life who's very much not what you have lied on them about. And like I said, rumors and a lie are very dangerous things. The Bible warns of that. The Word of God says He hates those things. He hates those things, and hate is a very strong word. And if the Most High hate these things, and I'm still here after you have tried to literally have someone that was living with me, John, because you used to cook all the time and I was naive. You were poisoning my food, but yet I'm still standing and you hear the sound of my voice because you're still here and you're one of the ones who have stolen from me and you're trying to kill me. Kenny, the same. I didn't know you was such a vicious person, but you want me to come back to you after you done lollygagged around here with all type of hoes and you want me to have you back. I don't want you back ever. I was living my life until this lie came to fruition, to my knowledge of you all stealing something from me. And now I know about it, and so does proper authorities knowing about it. I don't know why y'all are not arrested. To be made to leave me alone and you be put in your proper place for lying on my name and my character. So, to the upright judicial system, when is this going to be corrected? Do I have to be sick or halfway dead before you come and bring me my truth? Bring me my tangible assets? What is going on? You know there was a lie. Why haven't I been called to court yet to prove my innocence? Why is this copycat that works with the judicial system, if not working with Attorney General Ashley Moody or some other very high stature, either judge or lawyer? I know that this person works for them because before all of this truly popped out, before I gained knowledge, I spoke with a person who said, oh yeah, I work for the state of some type of state attorney in Gainesville, Florida, Delatron Hunter. The one that I say kind of looks like me. And I thought we were friends in high school, but I guess not. With this mother figure who doesn't want me to have anything. And we know that she is a jealous liar who have tried to smear my name, who, while raising me, have told people I'm this or that, trying to instill in me that you're stupid, you're nothing, but thank God for grace and mercy that I know that I am something, and that's why all you people are trying to take me down, and you can't and you won't by the grace of the Most High. It is you that will fall in the pit that you have dug for me, and I shall survive this and move on. Now, the upright, why won't you make these arrests? Why won't you bring it out to the public so other families that these people who are lawyers, judges, attorney generals have falsely put in prison and probably gained money? That's why the IRS is asking you, where did you get all this money from that's in your account that is not allotted for with your pay salary? But yet, you're still around here hiding documents, trying to save face. But if the money don't add up, where did it come from? Because everything has to be allotted for. That's why the IRS is who you are. Because you want to know, where is that money coming from? It has to be explained. It has to be allotted for. That is the law, right? But because it's Attorney General or whoever it is, a lawyer who is very privy to the law and the loopholes that allow them to continue a freaking lie, but yet the IRS is who they are. They want to know, where's that money coming from? Does it get confiscated? I mean, you do it to a drug dealer or anybody else laundering money, so do it to Ashley Moody, a judge, or another lawyer even. Where is all this money coming from? And back to, Benjamin Crump, a very high-profile lawyer who is making millions of dollars. Why did you get involved with such a scheme? Because I know you somewhere in this mix, because Sandra, who is very corrupt, has mentioned your name to me, said that she know you on a familiar basis, and that's probably why you denied me service when I reached out to you, when I know that I had a case and have a case, and I was concerned about my son who was missing. And at this point, I don't know if he's still living or if you have in fact murdered him, because I know some of you have put a price on my head by illegally getting a life insurance policy to unalive me so that all of you can capitalize off my death. which is sick within itself. But the public need to know who you are. Are you out here scouting people? You know, like these scavengers who scout people for body parts? Is that what we're now doing in our government? Your greedy asses aren't satisfied with your paycheck, with your abilities to get donations and go on vacations that we see on TV. Or do y'all be getting in trouble by the IRS with that too? But yet you're still on TV and you're still in your position. You're not being held accountable for the lies and the corruption that you do until today, hopefully. You know, and then all this stuff going on in Hollywood. Shout out to Jaguar Wright, who's awakening people to the things that are going on in Hollywood. May she and I be protected from your hate and from the things that you thought were done in secret that are now coming out to the open. I pray that we both survive this thing called truth being revealed against those who are in power, who want to save face when you know you're very much guilty. Thank you, Most High, for giving us the endurance, the persistence, the prudence, the relentlessness to speak up for truth, just like these haters want to continue with these lies and be vicious to try to do something to you, as they did in the days that have passed against some of our ancestors, have set them up, have even killed them, mysteriously killed them, mysterious deaths by doing stuff to them. So I thank you, Most High, that I'm still alive and well. And I hope that this situation gets wrapped up, because again, I do not give you my time, my life, my energy to be wasting on fighting you until I become old and decrepit, when there's truth out there against you. So I say again to the ones who are upright, can we please wrap this up? I am not in my 20s. You're not in your 20s. That's why you're so concerned about going to prison. But guess what? You weren't concerned when you were doing all this nefarious things to me. So I don't see why the courts need to be concerned about your age. Because your age should have told you better not to do it. You're supposed to be an example for the younger, not misguiding the trust of people who have voted your butt in that seat. And then you still want to paint a picture against the victim that you have lied on, tried to use miscarriage of their character to justify your wrongdoing. But thank God for grace that you are not able to do it in my case, and you will no longer be able to do it, period. That in your old age, you will be held accountable for the things you have done in past and the things that you are currently doing to me now and possibly to others. I want justice to prevail. Is there still a judicial system that we are able to get true justice? Because everybody have been with this antitrust of police officers. And in my case, is it coming to fruition that everybody's going to be looking at you all with the badge like, what the fuck? You sit up here and join some type of lie, some type of rumor to ruin a person's life. How many times have you done it? So please correct the situation so people won't be looking at you all with the side eye or feeling like we cannot trust you. make the proper arrests. There have been enough tragedies, enough murder, enough attempted murder, enough people put in prison or jailed behind lies and rumors and scandal because the real person do not want to be put in that position because they are afraid or they're privy or their parent is another judicial official or what have you. I don't care. And if the real public knew who you were, they would not care either. Because we all have families. We all have loved ones that we love. And we are people. If you love yourself, you don't want to be put in a scandal and put in prison based upon a lie when you know you are very much innocent. So I'm asking to please correct this situation. I'm ready to live my life. I'm ready to speak the truth. And I call righteous judgment on this hate. This is a very malicious hate crime. And I don't want to be in the ground for you to say, oh, now let's go ahead and arrest the people that should have been arrested while this person is alive and well and in their right mind and ready to move on with their life, bypassing all this crap. But yet you just continue to prolong this thing. But yet I'm still in good spirit. And a bunch of losers, haters, corrupt people still behind the scenes trying to keep this thing going on and on and on and on and on. But if that's the case, IRS, why does your entity exist? Because you want your money that people are supposed to be taxed upon if you have some type of money. If it's not an inheritance, then you want your tax payment on that money. So if someone is being audited and that money is not adding up, are you a fucking criminal then? Are you practicing some illegal activity that is newsworthy if you are a judge, lawyer, or an attorney general? All these entities of law enforcement, and you cannot find the true criminal, but you want to make an innocent person the criminal, something is definitely wrong. And I thank you, Most High, that this is going to be corrected.